Imagine if.
Imagine if.
Imagine if.
Children's schools were environmentally sustainable.
Imagine if.
Environmental awareness was second nature to kids. Imagine if.
Garbage was a thing of the past.
Imagine if.
Our generation has developed a lot of habits that just aren't sustainable. The whole goal of Grades of Green is to establish good habits now so that when these kids become the next generation, the leaders, the decision makers, you're not going to have them making poor environmental decisions. It's going to be second nature to them to make the right decision, to make the sustainable decision.
And it teaches us to reduce our carbon footprint, eat healthier things, and how to use things more wisely.
In just one generation, the number of students who walk or ride the bikes to school has decreased by 70%, while childhood obesity rates have tripled.
I think walking to school is better because you don't pollute the air.
When you walk, you don't do any harm.
Did you know that in the Native American culture, there is no term for environmentalist? There's no need because in that culture, everyone just naturally takes care of the environment, which takes care of them. Well, we imagine a world where the term environmentalist is also obsolete. It's obsolete in our culture, it's obsolete in our country, and it's obsolete throughout the world, where kids just naturally take care of the environment. They don't have to be educated or encouraged to do so.
Well, I think a really bad habit would be throwing trash on the streets and on the beach, because the trash on the beach eventually gets kicked or blown down to the water. If it keeps getting polluted, it'll be just as bad as an oil spill and we won't be able to swim in it. When I grow up, I want to be just like my dad because he's very nice and he does a lot of stuff with me.
When I grow up, I want to be like my dad because he's a really good surfer, he's a really cool guy, and it would be really cool to be like him someday.
Grades of Green got started by some very concerned parents at Grandview Elementary. They wanted environmental change, and so they approached their PTA president, and she came up with a vision of Grades of Green.
Here's your trash-free lunch.
Okay, bye Dad, I love you.
Love you more.
Really, the first big push was we introduced Trash Free Tuesday, and we put out a flyer, and also we sold a lot of these reusable lunch boxes with reusable components.
We have like 700 people at our school on Trash Free Tuesdays, or like every day we have like only 2 bags of trash.
LA County alone throws away enough trash to fill Dodger Stadium every day.
I would make perfect would be the ocean of all the pollution and the big like island of trash that's twice as big as Texas.
The oceans have 5 times more plastic particles than plankton, and off the coast of California, it's 11 times more. If we just get back to the basics, then that's the difference. That's the difference this next generation's gonna make.
And we really need our oceans. It's a vital resource to especially our community, since we live right next to the beach. In a lot of cultures around the world, fish is their main food source, and if we don't have that, they're gonna starve.
The Grades of Green is part of our school student council. You have to work on being in charge of the composting, the recycling, and getting that all together. There's, which is also part of a program at our school called our Earth Club.
We have Earth Club meetings every Tuesday at our lunch, and we help plant and water and pull weeds.
I have to say I ran to be the Grades of Green student council rep because I really feel strongly about the Earth's well-being, and it's just one of those things that that's really important to me. It's just like, if you have the chance, why not take it?
Everything in this world is connected. When one person makes a positive difference, it affects all of us.
Kids are so easy with change, and they seem to get it. They seem to be like of course, like when you put things in the compost, it's of course you put them in the compost. It's not the ooh and the yuck.
By teaching kids environmentally friendly habits today, our hope for Grades of Green is that we will be teaching them good habits that they'll have for their whole lifetime and for generations to come.
Support Grades of Green and make environmental protection your second nature.
Tomorrow's world lies with today's kids.